Fellas, hey, how you been? Let's do a little bench talk here. So when I started on this journey, it was my plan to gather up all kinds of paints and things I needed so that someday when I retire and don't have the money, I'll have everything I need. Well, I didn't take into consideration that things like paints and stuff like that tend to dry up. As I found out on the last time I showed you my polyurethane, hard as a rock, dried up, both bottles. Now this week, working on this, see the old dashboard here. For my gauges, make it look like a glass top on my gauges, I've always used this stuff. And all you just put it on and it levels off and dries up and it's clear and perfect. It was just so easy to use and so nice. Well, I got it out to do this one and I thought, wow, that seems a little thicker than I remember, but we'll give it a try. Well, I was right. It was thicker than normal. It didn't, it turned clear and it looked fine on the old dashboard here, but it was all bumpy and wavy. It didn't level out. No, I didn't like that. I wanted it to be nice and smooth, so I got out the old doming solar res and hit it with the UV light, and it turned out pretty nice. It's a little bigger of a bubble than I wanted, but next I went to do the steering wheel, and it turned out all right. I like the wood gloss around it. Did a little chrome on the horn blower there. Well, when I went to do the chrome, my chrome pens, just black stuff came out. Couldn't get any chrome out of them at all. So that's another loss of money. This still worked though. The bigger bottle, the refill bottle, that was still chrome, silverish. So I used that and did the horn. And then the middle, I didn't have any of this green paint left. Oh wait, I'm lying. I did have some left, but I didn't want to spray paint the middle of it. I just wanted to use a brush. So I thought, well, what would be close? So I got this off the shelf. Never used it, never opened it. This Tamiya green. And probably can't see how it's separated there, but I could not get it to mix. I put the little steel balls in, shook it and shook it and shook it. I got one of those, mixers, electric. You put it down in, and I couldn't get it to mix. It goes back to separate immediately. I couldn't paint, couldn't use it. I'm like, man, I hope all my Tamiya paints aren't like that. I didn't know what to do but throw it away. There it goes. Throw it away. So just hoping all my Tamiya paints aren't like that. Let's see what's next. Anyway, just all kinds of stuff I got to stop buying and save it for the day when I need it. I'll buy it. Now let's see. The purple paint on here turned out beautiful. I think it really looks nice. But when I run into trouble is I get everything looking nice, I'm ready to go, and I start putting a clear on or something, and that's when things go wrong. Or I try to put some silver chrome, on the sides. I tape it off, and I always end up screwing something up. When I have it looking so nice right now, I don't want to screw it up. So I'm showing you now how nice it looks in case I screw it up when I hit it with the clear. So I saw a couple videos recently. Mr. BG had some clear on his, and I asked him what kind of clear he used. And he said he used the 2K clear from Splash Paints. So I ordered some of that. And then old Tom, Rambler 69, I asked him what clear he used. That paint job on his latest one, oh my gosh, that guy. I've never had a car that's painted as nice as his models are. Anyway, I asked him, what clear he used, and he uses a 2K automotive clear for that one because it was enamel, I think he said. Well, a few years back, I had the 2K clear, and it was, I think, something that Boyd showed on TrekWorks, but it was the pint cans. Paint cans are about a pint size, I think. And I used it on several models. I think the last one I used it on was my dad's cancer awareness build, the 58 Chevy. But anyway, worked beautiful, but it ended up going bad, drying up, and I couldn't use it anymore. And it was pretty spendy, so I didn't want to buy more of that stuff. So I've been using the cans. Well, I ran out of TS13, which was working okay. The Tamiya. And the only thing I can find is the little tiny cans. But that was just on Amazon. I guess I should look further. I did get a can of the Mr. Hobby I was going to use. But then I started wondering, well, what kind of paint is this? Old Tom says, on the enamel or different ones, you have to use different clears. So, well, this is some kind of polycarbonate. I checked online to see if it was lacquer or enamel. It says it's acrylic. So, cheesy peasy. Anyway, I was going to use Mr. Hobby on it, but I decided since the guys are having luck, and I've had luck before with the 2K Clear, that I'd try these little bottles, and that way if they end up going bad one day, I won't be out as much as I was those big pint cans. So I'm going to try this later today, and hopefully the clear will be nice on here and I won't mess it up. Anyway, guys, that's where we are with the old cancer build. So I won't chew your ear anymore. God bless you all, and make it so.